Goucher, interviewer and event presentation specialist. And who doesn't
I wish
like
she
a
had
free
the
t-shirt?
t-shirt gun. I would like to see her hit or do like the, what are those things called where you slingshot it?
I think it's a slingshot.
Yeah, I would like to see Chiara do that.
Well,
Maybe next year.
well, we've gotten to the penultimate event of this 2024 Brooks PR Invitational as we get set for the girls' mile. We were to have had 11 women in this race, but we have been informed that Samantha Humphreys is unfortunately not going to be part of the field. So the senior out of Flower Mound, Texas, will bring this group down to now just 10 in the field as they await their stride out.
Yeah, I think Samantha's been going through something the last part of this track season. Didn't get to run the last 3 meets, so gonna give her a little shout out. Hopefully she can heal up here over the summer and get ready for next year.
Well, in terms of the history of this event, I've already actually seen the girl who set the meet record racing earlier in the day, Jane Hedengren, who pulled off a pretty stunning win last year here in Renton. The final girls event of the 2023 Brooks PR Invite, the 1 mile.
Keep your eyes on Hedengren. She's been on that inside. She looks good right now, but she's stuck.
Here comes Hedengren past Logan. Does she have enough to catch David? David has left the inside. Hedengren has taken advantage, and she's going to take the win in 4:35.69. And so we see now the 10 girls set to race here for a PR Invitational title. Charlotte Bell from North Carolina, Bethany Michalak, certainly one of the names we'll mention throughout this race from Colorado. Logan St. John Kletter, Alexa Dow, Lily Alder, Ellery Lincoln, Rebecca O'Keefe, and Chiara Dailey, Katherine Bohlke, and Isabelle Walsh. A great field assembled here, Carrie, for this final girls event of the night.
Yeah, so many great names, so many people that we've watched race on the cross-country courses, indoor and now outdoor. It's been an awfully fun year already to watch so many athletes lower their times and run faster than most of us ran in college. I mean, these girls are running so fast now, it's crazy.
So Charlotte Bell, wearing hip number 1, appears to be the first in the group. A lot of shuffling in and around these early few strides as we get this first lap of the track underway.
Our top returner is Michalak, that we talked about, Bethany Michalak. She was 3rd here last year, and she is obviously very fast. She's run 4:37. And she ran really well at her state champs. She was a 4-time runner-up at her state championships too, but she also finished as a 3-time state champion. So she likes to win, she likes to get out.
And a little bit of separation now by Bell here as they come through the first lap of this girls' mile. And she comes through in 71:08. That's to the line. And 79:76 for the first quarter of the mile. Surprised by how much room she's got between herself and the rest of the field?
Not really. I mean, this is a pace that she's run before, and she's coming off of that Festival of Miles where she was 2nd behind Allie Zeeland, Allie ran 4:30 and she ran 4:35. Charlotte is a very powerful runner. She likes to be up front, so I'm not surprised to see her. I think she's going to have to just try to wind it up a little bit though to see if she can get that time. If she wants to go after 4:35, she's got to stay on 68 second pace. So hopefully she closes a little bit here if that's her goal right now, is to run a fast time.
But for the moment, she's put on even more of a lead here in the second of 4 laps in this high school girls mile. We get her to the halfway mark here and call it 2:16 or so, Carrie, halfway through.
Look at that. Now it looks like they've corrected a little bit. 69, close to 70 for the first lap, 67 now for the second lap. So yeah, she's definitely putting some pressure on, and Michalak is there now in second. I don't know if she's got enough time, but she's a very good runner, and you know, she's got that crowd with her that can maybe work together to go close up a little bit on Charlotte Bell.
Michalak in second, St. John Kletter in third, Isabelle Walsh in fourth, and Alexa Dow in fifth. There's a big group there sort of battling for 3 through about 9th position. So that third pod maybe trying to regain contact with Michalak, and a look over the shoulder by Charlotte Bell kind of gauges things here. Going to try to take advantage of the wind at her back here for a moment as she comes down the main straightaway. And Kara, I'm not sure that lead is as big as it once was, maybe with the big group behind her, but I think Michalak is slowly closing the gap just a bit, but only a lap to get all the way back in contact. It's going to take a pretty big effort here.
Well, she slowed. She went down to 71 seconds, so now she's got to regroup here and start to push. Michalak had a faster third lap. She came through in 70 seconds. So, yeah, you're right. She is trying to get closer to her, and I don't know. I can't quite tell if she's closing hard or if Bell just has enough pressure to keep. She worked super hard on that second lap. She dropped it down, like I said, to 67 seconds in the second lap, and here she goes with 2:50.
Yeah, just trying to fight through that wind on the backstretch. It's been there all day long. Still about 10 meters, I think, the advantage here on Michalak as they come into the last 150. And Michalak has got all kinds of momentum now as Charlotte Bell begins to lose some momentum here. And here comes the senior from Colorado Springs, Bethany Michalak. And now on the outside, is that Alexa Dow making a move here at the end? And that is a great finish for what was a race that was pretty much all Charlotte Bell's, as Michalak takes the victory. That was actually Katherine Bohlke on the close there, who was part of that large group that she emerged from that group to have an incredible close. Last lap of 67.75. And Bell would wind up in third. Winning time for Michalak, 4:42.37.
Yeah, you got to give it up. Michalak really kept her eye on what was going on in front of her. And, you know, Charlotte Bell took it out. I think she just went a little lactic in that second lap. I mean, that's a very fast second lap. She dropped it down hard. And this is a hard race. When you go lactic, it's hard to fight through that in the final 250, but we're watching Charlotte Bell. She's leading there, but look how much quicker it looks like Michalak is going. She finds a little space on the inside, but wow, check out Bohlke on the outside, having to make a hard dash on the right side of Charlotte Bell as Bell's starting to move back a little bit. But Michalak, she woke up and she heard the crowd, and she finishes in first with a charging Bohlke on the outside there. I'm surprised she heard her coming because the crowd is loud on that track, Paul.
Yeah, Bohlke, the Connecticut champion at 1,600 and 3,200 meters, really with a strong close there. And congratulations for her making the podium. Charlotte Bell ran a gutsy race, will finish in third overall.